On this special edition of Out of the Blue from Middle Tennessee State University, we focus on our world-class aerospace department. Governor Bill Lee joined President Sidney McPhee and Chairman Steve Smith to confirm plans for our almost $100 million aviation campus being built at the Shelbyville Municipal Airport. We chat with MTSU alum and current graduate student Sean Logan about his work as a flight instructor and our DA-40 planes. And we share news about our partnership with Southwest Airlines, providing an accelerated pathway for our students to become first officers. I'm Andrew Ottman, and this is Out of the Blue. Welcome to Out of the Blue's special edition on MTSU's aerospace program. I'm Andrew Ottman. Governor Bill Lee joined President Sidney McPhee, Chairman Steve Smith, and other state and local officials on September 21st to confirm our plans for an almost $100 million aviation campus being built at the Shelbyville Municipal Airport. The new base of flight operations for our flight school is sorely needed, as the demand for pilots has expanded both opportunities and enrollment for our aerospace department. Listen in as Governor Lee and others outline how this ambitious project was set into motion.
Join me in giving a warm Blue Raider, true blue, round of applause to our great governor.
What an important day this is for the university, what an important day it is for Tennessee, and for Shelbyville and Bedford County, who have advocated for this and have created an environment for it to work. And this is really important to this community. I've been here multiple times here in the last few months, and there is a lot going on right here in Bedford County. And this is one of the biggest things to happen here in some time. So it is an important day of celebration. And I'm here because I get to participate in events that highlight the fact that we live in the best state in the country, that we live in a state that is one of the fastest growing economies in the country, that has the fiscal policy in place to make things like this happen and possible. And by the way, that only is possible because we have a General Assembly that is committed to fiscal policy that makes this possible. What we have in this program at MTSU is unique to the country. It's one of the leading aerospace programs in America. We should invest in it because it is developing a workforce that is in desperate need across this country. And it's particularly in need in the state of Tennessee. All of these graduates have job opportunities. We don't have enough of them. And besides that, we're growing so fast. We have such an economic activity going on in this state that Southwest, for example, there's decisions like Southwest Airlines who decide to put their crew base in Nashville. That is a very big deal. It moves 700 flight attendants to Nashville, or it opens up flight attendant jobs in Nashville. 200 pilots for Southwest will be based out of Nashville, which speaks to the reason why we need to be developing programs like this. So I could go on and on about, I'm really proud of our state, and guess what? It's because of you. I get asked all the time, why do you think more people are moving here? Why do you think companies are coming here in record numbers? Why do you think Tennessee is the envy of most states? And my response is, well, have you met Tennesseans? Do you get out in the communities? Have you been to Shelbyville? Have you interacted with the business people in the private sector and the nonprofits and the churches and the community leaders? Have you seen what it's like to live in this state? And when you do, it's like this guy I met last year who came up to me and said, I moved my family here from New York. It feels like I've moved back to America. And that's what you do. That's the kind of environment you've created here. And that's why what's happening in Bedford County is so exciting. And it's why MTSU and what they're doing is so important. And it's why I'm here today, and all these leaders of the General Assembly decided to put some $67 million toward this program, because this matters to Tennessee, and it matters to our future. So thank you for having me, sir.
The commitment of these individuals, our corporate partners, our state legislature, our governments, our local and state governments, are really critical for what we are doing to help our students and the aerospace industry. Their involvement highlights the level of support we have and the depth of confidence they have in the future of the Department of Aerospace. I also want to thank the Department of Aerospace faculty and staff. The dedication and hard work of this extraordinary group of individuals are immeasurable, as they all go far above and beyond their calling to support our students. I will rely on their knowledge and their expertise over the next couple of years when we meet with our engineering groups and our architectural groups, and they will be involved in helping us design the spaces, make sure our laboratories are well equipped, make sure that logistics of student scheduling and things like that are taken care of, and also, again, most importantly, taking care of the students during and providing a seamless transition. This is an unprecedented opportunity for the university, the city of Shelbyville, Bedford County, and the state of Tennessee that will set us apart from other collegiate aerospace and aviation institutions. What we are building here today will allow us to expand this program, provide unique opportunities for our students, and brighten the future of aerospace. Our vision is that MTSU will become the premier collegiate aviation institution in supporting the next generation of aviation and aerospace professionals. So thank you for being here.
I am True Blue.
As a member of this diverse community,
I am a valuable contributor
to its progress and success.
I am engaged in the life of this community.
I'm a recipient
and a giver.
I am a listener and a speaker.
I am honest in word and deed.
I'm committed to reason, not violence.
I am a learner.
Now
and forever.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
True Blue.
Do you want more from your college experience? At Middle Tennessee State University, that's exactly what you get. More majors, more opportunities, more guaranteed scholarships. Up to $32,000 over 4 years. MTSU, Tennessee's University of Opportunities.
I am True Blue.
As a member of this diverse community,
I am a valuable contributor
to its progress and success.
I am engaged in the life of this community. I am a recipient and a giver.
I am a listener and a speaker.
I am honest in word and deed.
I'm committed to reason, not violence.
I am a learner.
Now and forever.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
I'm a Blue Raider.
True Blue.
The Jennings A. Jones College of Business at Middle Tennessee State University is the #1 producer of business talent in the greater Nashville area. Our nationally ranked programs and state-of-the-art facilities offer a world-class education at an affordable price. The exclusive partnership of Jones College with Dale Carnegie Training Worldwide equips our graduates with the soft skills they need to succeed. Jones College of Business. It delivers an education for the real world.
Welcome back to Out of the Blue's special edition on MTSU's aerospace program. I'm Andrew Ottman. MTSU alum and current graduate student Sean Logan spent time with us recently to tell us about the DA-40, the futuristic single-engine aircraft that is the mainstay of our flight training fleet. We also talked to him about his work as a flight instructor and how his time as a Civil Air Patrol cadet confirmed MTSU as his college choice. So, Sean, thanks for having me up here today.
Absolutely.
Tell us what you do at MTSU. What's your role in aerospace?
So I'm one of the assistant flight training managers, so I still get to instruct some students, and then I also work here at the airport campus and supervise some instructors as well.
And you're one of our grads, correct?
Yes, sir. I graduated in the spring of 2022.
Wonderful. And your degree was in?
Aerospace professional pilot.
Shouldn't be surprised about that. We've talked about this before, but you're a former member of Civil Air Patrol?
Yes, sir. I started in Civil Air Patrol when I was about 12. That's actually how I discovered the program here at MTSU was on an orientation flight. I got to come to the flight school, got to tour, went to go get lunch here in Murfreesboro at Toots, and flew back home. And for a young 12-year-old, it was kind of crazy to fly halfway across Tennessee in the span of just an afternoon, and kind of planted that seed for the program and wanting to be a pilot.
And now you're training students at one of the nation's top flight schools at a university. You got to meet the National Commander of Civil Air Patrol and show him your aircraft when we were at EAA in Oshkosh. That must have been cool.
Absolutely, it was.
Yeah, that was
kind of cool to look back and see how far I've come.
Yeah, no, it was really fantastic. So let's talk about the DA-40. Tell me about this aircraft we're going to be flying.
Yeah, so this is our primary trainer right here, the Diamond Star DA-40. We operate 38 of these aircraft, and students will do everything from their private pilot, instrument rating, commercial pilot, and flight instructor certificate all on this aircraft here. So this is our main workhorse of the fleet.
So what's the main attributes about this plane? Brag on it a little bit.
Yeah, so two best things about this airplane, probably its nice, long, narrow wingspan. It's a really stable training platform, as well as our nice bubble canopy there with good visibility out of it, and full glass cockpit as well. So really good in terms of technically advanced aircraft and giving students the skills that they need for learning the basic skills of programming and setting up the flight management system that translate directly over into the airline type flying.
And it's sweet to fly too, right?
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to fly.
What do I need to be paying attention to when we're going to be flying here?
We'll go out, fly around the Murfreesboro area. We'll take you over campus. We'll do some circles over the top of campus, get a good, nice bird's eye view. We'll come back here in the pattern and we'll get to do some landings.
All right, let's get in the plane. Let's do this.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna run through our pre-flight checklist here. So before y'all got here, we already ran through the weather, weight and balance and all that. We've already got the aircraft cover off. Master batteries coming on. Any questions on the passenger briefing?
Sounds good.
Sweet, all righty. Sit back
What's
here.
next?
All right, So we got safety belts fastened, baggage security rear door and front canopy closed and latched. Trim is at takeoff, fuel selector, desired tank, they're both full. Throttle idle, prop forward, mixture lean, friction lock adjusts. That's good right there. Go ahead and set this parking brake right there and mute that. Alternate air is closed, alternate static is closed. Central bus switch off, even on master off. Master battery is on. Cockpit lighting, go ahead and turn that off right there. Before engine start checklist is complete. All right, go ahead, prop. So we've got these two screens here. This is our primary flight display here. It's going to have all of our primary instrumentations on it. And this is our multifunction display, so it's going to have items such as our engine instruments here and moving map as well there.
You know, one of the things I hear everybody talking about is the fact that this is a glass canopy and it really provides this amazing view when you're flying, right? That's got to be a great selling point for this aircraft.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with the low wing design. It provides really good overall visibility, which is not only nice to look outside, it's also a really good safety measure as well to be able to spot other airplanes and have good situational awareness.
What would you tell a prospective student in evaluating a flight school, and what were the choices that led you to confirm that this is the right place to be?
I'd say the first thing to look at is safety. Our school has a very strong safety culture. The next would be price, and that's another reason why I ended up choosing this program was its affordability. And then lastly, the fleet. I really like the VA-40. I fell in love from the first flight with the Diamond. It flies and handles great. And it's an excellent training platform for any new and potential students and even experienced pilots alike. When I originally came to the program, all I really thought I wanted to do was come through the program, become an airline pilot. And it really wasn't until I started instructing that I realized all the different possibilities that there are. I found great community here. We're a large flight school, but we still maintain that close, tight-knit community, and it's really easy to find your people here.
Great job.
I am True Blue.
As a member of this diverse community,
I am a valuable contributor
to its progress and success.
I am engaged in the life of this community.
I'm a recipient
and a giver.
I am a listener and a speaker.
I am honest in word and deed.
I'm committed to reason, not violence.
I am a learner.
Now
And forever.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
True Blue.
We do it all.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
We do it all.
Mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University. Learn to shine.
Welcome back to Out of the Blue for our special edition on MTSU's aerospace program. I'm Andrew Ottman. The university was proud to recently welcome pilots and representatives from Southwest Airlines back to campus as we announced MTSU Aerospace as a partner in the new Destination 225 program. Also at the event was Southwest First Officer and MTSU alum Chris Collins. He spoke about how MTSU Aerospace helped him land his job at one of the nation's top carriers.
We're excited. We are truly excited to celebrate our selection as one of 16 of the nation's top collegiate flight training programs in the company's elite professional pilot recruitment program known as Destination 225. So in talking to our friends from Southwest, I asked them about the name they selected for this particular program. It turns out that on a compass, 225 degrees is the direction that it takes you southwest. What an appropriate name for this ambitious and comprehensive program to train and lead aspiring pilots to this airline. Destination 225 University Pathway was designed for students interested in pursuing a four-year degree that will lead toward a career as an outstanding Southwest airline pilot. And once selected, students continue to work on their degree and flight training while receiving guidance and a direct path to become a great Southwest Airlines first officer in as little as 2 years after graduation. And I want to add that this program makes it accessible, cost-effective, it's innovative, and of course, it's accelerated route for students to land a job flying at a major carrier while pursuing a degree. And MTSU inclusion in Destination 225 project has been one of the things that elevated our aerospace program to even greater heights, or shall we say, higher altitude.
I am extremely humbled and honored to be here today. I can't even begin to express how it feels to come back. Has anyone in here ever heard the term full circle moment in life? Yeah, that's one of those moments where I think in life we tend to either look forward or we look backwards in life for the most part. And it's very rare in life where you can just sit there and absorb it. So right now I'm just gonna take a step back and absorb this because it's so cool. 20 years later, after going to school here, to come back and be able to have the opportunity to do something like this, absolutely amazing. It's been a fantastic journey. Coming out here, this campus, noticing the campus after 20 years, how much it's grown, it's been pragmatic. It's been pragmatic growth that I've seen here. And it's done from, I think, altruistic roots, right? Giving back to the community in a way by allowing us to all go out and seek employment in the industry. And I'm a member of the Blue Raiders, right? This was the bedrock, the foundation to my career, all started here. First of all, you're one of the best, if not the best, aerospace departments in the United States, which by default would make it in the world as well, right? And that's because of your professionalism, and that's both the professors and the students as well. I can't tell you how many times I've ridden on a jump seat or the flight deck of another airline, or even my own at Southwest, and it's another Blue Raider that's there. And we have that in common. We have that kinship, that bond, right? But that professionalism's there. But beyond that, the thing that really inspires me is something that Herb Kelleher used to talk about, which is called the Golden Rule. Anyone hear about the Golden Rule? Anyone know what that means? Okay, the Golden Rule is you want to treat other people as you want to be treated, right? And there was not a single professor here at my time at MTSU. There wasn't a single student that I've run into in my professional career that went to MTSU that didn't live by the Golden Rule. And that's what Herb Kelleher promoted at Southwest Airlines and still lives today there. So there are two direct parallels within the industry between Southwest Airlines and between MTSU. And the other thing is, the other parallel that's really fascinating to me is that I haven't run into arrogant people here, right? You are salt of the earth. The people that I run into, they're themselves, right? There's no pomp and circumstance or arrogant attitudes that I see. And at Southwest, we tend to have the same attitude as well. So these parallels run deep. I'm excited to see the synergy between Southwest Airlines and between MTSU. Now, beyond that, I have one story I want to tell. It's really quick. Has anyone ever heard the name Reese Howell? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Reese Howell, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to explain who Reese Howell is. He's affected the lives of countless graduates and students at Middle Tennessee State University. He owned and operated an MU2 school. Has anyone heard of Contour? Yes. Okay, Contour. So Contour kind of came from him because he started corporate flight management, and then his sons took it over. But anyways, the point is I worked at corporate flight management, both on the ramp, and then I eventually flew Jetstreams for them back in the day. And I used to wash Reese's airplane. He had a Citabria, a tail dragger. I used to wash his plane in exchange for flight time and to get a tailwheel endorsement, so I thought that would be really cool. But at the end of the day, I didn't feel right about it. I didn't feel that it was a fair exchange, and I remember thanking him. I'm like, I really feel like this isn't enough, just washing your plane for this. What can I do? And he said, well, you can make a promise to me. And the promise is that one day when you have the ability to help someone else out in aviation, you do that. And that was probably the most profound thing that anyone had told me up to that point in my life. And it stuck with me. So I want to challenge everyone in this room that when you have the opportunity to help someone out in aviation, that you do it, okay? Just make that happen, right? Because it's gonna come back full circle and it's gonna help you. And I have countless stories and I could be here forever telling countless stories about how it's come back to repay me. But I wanna challenge you to do the same. And now is my opportunity. Reese is retired, unfortunately, fantastic human being. But I now can say that I'm going to be able to say that I kept good on his promise by being able to provide mentorship within this program. Anyone that wants to sign up for the program joins it, or anyone that's just interested in aviation, you can get my contact info, and I'd be glad to talk to you about it and my experiences. I wish you all the best, and again, I'm honored and humbled to be here right now. Thank you so much.
And that does wrap up this edition of Out of the Blue. You can find news about the campus 24 hours a day by going to our website, mtsunews.com. You can find additional special content on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Broadcasting from the Center for Educational Media, I'm Andrew Ottman. Stay safe, stay on course, and remain true blue.